Hello and welcome, my name is XLK and today we're revisiting one of my favorite decks in the meta, Elemental Shaman. Elemental Shaman is a mid-range deck based around the Elemental tribe. A lot of the power of this deck comes from creating an Elemental chain, where you play an Elemental each turn to enable the powerful effects of cards such as Arid Stormer, Gyreworm and Lilypad Lurker. For your mulligan, you wanna go for Kindling Elemental, Wailing Vapor, Cage Match Custodian and Arid Stormer. You can keep Gyreworm in aggressive matchups if you can create a chain for it before turn 3. And you can keep a Menacing Nimbus to keep the chain going on turn 2. However, I wouldn't keep this card if I didn't have a perfect setup, since a 2-2 on turn 2 is too weak in this meta. And of course, if you're on the coin and you have a Kindling Elemental, you should also keep a Granite Forgeborn, because you can coin it out as early as turn 2. It's a huge minion and it will reduce the cost of all of your elementals for the rest of the game. The deck is simple, play on curve, keep your elemental chain up, but there are a couple of things to keep in mind. It's very powerful to get down a Wailing Vapor on turn 1, but if you're on the play and don't have the coin, consider waiting for turn 2 to play it if you have an Arid Stormer or a Gyreworm and no other turn 2 play. You have a couple of strong high value 3 drops that aren't elementals: Primal Dungeoneer, Serpent Shrine Portal and Whack-A-Nullhammer. They're all very powerful, and since you don't have any 4 drops that can take advantage of the elemental chain, it's okay to play one of these cards on 3. You want to play your Cage Match Custodian as quickly as possible, since you don't want to draw your Whack-A-Nullhammer the natural way. And as always with Whack-A-Nullhammer, if you have an active minion, remember to swing before you play new minions, to make sure that you get that extra damage. I recommend trying to set it up so that the buff lands on an Arid Stormer or an Alakir, since they have Wind Fury and will get double value from the buff. Primal Dungeoneer will always draw you either a Lightning Bolt or a Serpent Shrine Portal, so keep that in mind if she's in your hand and you're really close to lethal. And that's about it for Elemental Shaman. Play on curve, keep your chain up and win the game with some burn and some big elementals. Thank you guys so much for watching. The support has as always been amazing, and we're getting closer to our goal of 1k subs by the end of the year. I see how much you guys are helping me out, so I just wanted to say thank you. We're getting closer to the end of the year, but there are a ton of exciting things coming up. The Stormwind mini set and hopefully a new expansion soon. I'm super excited to push even more content, so remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Right, back with some Shaman. So, Elemental Shaman, it's a super good deck and I've had a ton of fun playing it. It's actually one of those decks that I spend a lot of time like off-cam playing, because I just think it's so much fun and it's also really good. So I think the Nimbus is good, but in this meta it's not really cutting it. So I just want to kind of get some of the super good cards, and I would rather throw away the Nimbus to take that risk, or that chance I guess. But yeah. This is an interesting deck because it might have, we just play the Wailing Vapor on 1. But yeah, it might have one of the best like match spreads in the entire game. But the problem is that it has some problems dealing with like one of the really big decks. And I think that right now that's Mage. You can, of course you can beat it, because you have so many like ways of playing around the armor or the secret that gives you armor. However, it's a hard matchup, and that kind of screws over the win rate for this deck, because if you actually look at this, at the match spread, it's really good. We got the worm, but we can't play it now. Now we don't have an activator for this. Maybe we shouldn't have thrown away that Nimbus, but I don't know. I don't think it's too good unless you have anything else. Let's just plop down a token, and so this is against a Druid, and it looks like this is some sort of like Anaconda or some combo-ish. So I think what we just want to do is we want to get the stuff we need down, and then we want to start punching him. So I think actually this might be a better time to play the Fireheart, because I think Fireheart is going to be pretty useless after alignment, right? Because the spells are going to have their full cost. We could also just draw the weapon. Let's say if we get the weapon, we're still gonna play off curve next turn. Could just go Fireheart. The Fireheart might come in handy. Let's just go Worm without any synergy. This kind of kicks up the elemental synergy again, so it's good. So I'm probably gonna go Cage Match Custodian and weapon next turn, so we kind of curve out. So I feel like, oh, that's super okay. It's not super good because of the alignment, right? But he hasn't ramped yet. So, but we're still playing the Forgeborn. So we could actually, that might be really good after alignment, come to think of it. But I think we're just playing the fire elemental now. So one of the reasons why you want to get this custodian down quickly though, is that you don't want to draw your weapon naturally. Especially not when you already have the custodian. But I think, okay. Actually, the custodian might be really good here. Oh, we can do both. Like, we can play custodian and the fire elemental, but we can't equip the weapon. We really want to kill off these though. If I play the custodian, I could equip the weapon and I could also go lightning bolt. But I think I want to play everything. Actually, we could have looked for something else, I guess. We can still look for something. But I think I'd rather pull that weapon. And then we clear off everything. Or like, as much as we can. Because we just don't want to get... We just don't want to die next turn. I mean, we could go low, but this is not going to kill us, right? Not even with the Lightning Bloom Solar Eclipse Arbor up. I don't think so. Maybe. It's definitely gonna hurt though. So we might go Fire Art next turn and try to look for something. But I do believe that this guy wants to like alignment or something soon. But we have a pretty strong board. And I think that actually since we have kind of dumped our hand, this Fire Heart might be good. But it's so hard to pop off with her when you have little mana. There's the normal Arbor up. I think he makes a mistake not trading here. So how do we do this in the best way possible? So I'm thinking that we could whack and null something and try to get it to land on, I guess... Nah, that's not gonna do it. Let's see, this trades into this. These take out one, this takes out one. I think we should go Fire Art here. Kinda wanna go whack and null. We could go whack and null and Lightning Bolt, takes out two. I think I wanna try to high roll this instead. With a Lightning Storm. With a Lightning Storm. There we go. And do we get to punch face now? Let's just go for Wind Fury because we might finish this game quickly. Did I luck out? I don't know. That was really nice. That was actually really nice. So, what's the plan? If he goes up one mana alignments here, he's gonna die no matter what. As long as this sticks, we're gonna do like some crazy stuff with the Wind Fury. Actually, the Wind Fury is actually a card that I kind of want to put in this deck. I'm not sure. I think the best spot would be to take out the Nimbus. I mean, the Nimbus can be there to keep up the chain, which is really good. But, like, Wind Fury would be pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure, though. Which, I think you should play this version of the deck, by the way. I don't like the hammer with the reduction. I haven't tried it too much yet, but the times I've played it, I've actually kind of liked the damage from Whack and All more. But that's kind of because I'm a crazy, facey player. Are we both? No, I don't have it. Okay, that was okay, but still, we can do some things. I thought I would frog this boy. Okay. Wind Fury is gonna do it, right? I'm not counting here, by the way. I don't think it's gonna do it. It was exact. Okay, this game was kind of messy. But it worked out, right? Another Druid. I think this is gonna be aggro. I want it to be aggro. I want to go up against the best of the best. It's not a bad start. But I think we're throwing these. I want to get a 1-drop, especially... Okay. Not super good. Okay, he threw everything. Interesting. It doesn't feel... Oh, good. We got that 1-drop. It doesn't feel like he's gonna be taunt if he threw everything, but he might just I've gotten unlucky, I guess. So I think that the Gyre Worm is super good against Taunt. It's like insanely good, I think, because you want to kill off that, what's it called? Like the Battlemaster? Or whatever. Like the not the Racer. The pig. You want to kill the pig. So 3 damage is the sweet spot. Oh, good. So it's not the same as the last game. Good. Fun, engaging gameplay. I'm thinking that we just go Cage Match Custodian here and then we don't do anything. We might have to break the chain on our next turn. What could happen though? So he could actually give this Divine Shield on the next turn, which would be really bad. So, however, he could trade his face into this one, but I'm doing this to kind of play around the Divine Shield play. So I think that the Divine Shield would be way more trouble to deal with later, especially if like he does it again and again and stuff. Like he could clear almost the entire thing, right? But now we're just kind of putting him in a bad spot. But this is probably lost, right? If he wants to kill it with the hero power, then he can kill it with the hero power. Then I'm probably just gonna break my chain and go Whack-A-Null and take 4 to the face. But I still get this one, like it's still gonna be on the board and it's gonna get buffed. And then we can kind of start doing things against his other things. The Fireheart, of course, can come in handy. Like we could get lightning bolts from it. We could get that the same as the last game. We could get the lightning storm, and we could just get other good things like Serpentine portals and stuff, and maybe even revolves if we really have to get past like a Battle Guard or an Oracle of Elune. Yeah, he resets the board, which is wise. I like that play from him. It's good. This forces us to play off curve because I wanna get some value out of the Fireheart since we can pull like board clears. So I'm just going for the Menacing Nimbus and then we hope to get a 1-drop or a good 4-drop. We got a 5-drop. It's pretty good. I don't think we could corrupt it with the Elemental, but it's not gonna matter. Actually, I'm kind of happy to get this Elemental. The reason why it's good is because we could sap like a must-kill target with it. Okay. We can't get an Elemental Chain, so we might as well just hit him with the hammer. And I think we should keep the board kind of clear. We could also develop, but on turn 5 I kind of want to play this to get the Elemental Chain to kill something. I like this more. Let's kill off this and then we trade. So usually it's okay to be kind of aggressive with this deck, but I feel like we want to be the controller. We don't want his board to be too big because we don't want to get like surprised Arbor up or something. Especially now that we have answers for his must kill targets, so we can kind of chill and just hold him here. And in the end, we can get some health back with like our sluggers, and we can just win with Elakir and stuff. I think this is totally fine to just chill. Kazakus. I know one guy who's happy to see Kazakus Druid. But yeah, we just kill this with a weapon, I feel. So I want to play the Fire Elemental on turn 6. So I'm just gonna play this and kill him off. Let's wait with the swing. It's not like I'm playing this the turn after. I guess I could play it together with the worm if I have to. Actually, I want this to have 1 more HP. If he gets like Divine Shield Rush, he's not killing this. I feel like that's better. But I mean, it's kind of low chance, but still, if it's Rush Divine Shield, then he's just killing. Or like Rush double, he has to run both of them in. They're not gonna die, but I feel like this was better. Then I can kill off 1 with the Elemental, I guess. Then I might actually go Serpent Shrine with the Gyre Worm. Kinda makes sense. Teacher's Pet. I wonder if this is gonna be like a healing or something. That actually might be our best sheep. It's off curve, but I'm doing it. Now we have a big old board, and this keeps the elemental chain up. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say elemental chain in this video, but elemental chain, elemental chain, elemental chain. There we go. I'm just gonna call it the chain now. I'm gonna get a chain that says the chain. Alright. Enough of silliness. I think it's so dependent on what he does. I'm really scared of his golems actually. He might have, like, if this guy is the big alpha dog, he just put a 10 golem. Poisonous. Okay. We can kill this, which is good. So he picked a 1. That's really strange to me. Let's see what this is. What hides behind? Something annoying. We could kill it. But I would much rather kill this. I kind of don't want to use my... I don't want to use both this and this. So let's just go worm. Let's go nimbus, so this can spread. I guess he's killing this, but then we hope for a taunt. There it is, super good. Okay. I think the fire heart has to come down soon, but I want to do it to get a ton of value. So playing both. Arbor up. How can we deal with this board without... how can we deal with it without doing fire heart? It might just be an easy out though. This... So we kill off the... I always say at the same time as him. That's kind of funny. Weapon is pretty good. That 4 sucks. Should we just go for it? No. 5, trade. Let's start off by trading this, and then I just kind of want to see how this develops, because I can't think properly. We kill off this. Let's trade this. This is probably a weird trade, but I'm just doing it. You can't kill it. Well, yeah. So I feel like this feels correct, right? I kind of want to get this fire elemental down though, but we still got that chain. But that was a really hard turn. But 1 arbor up is gone, which is good. Now he gets to draw a ton, but I'm cool with it. I think I'm gonna... Now he's gonna be hungry for the trade. So we might as well let him do it. I think I just want to go phaser. Trade this to send 1 extra damage phase, but no. That chain is up. Acorn. The acorns are scary. We might want to do this trade. How close am I to just killing him? Pretty, right? Let's have him making all the trades. I mean, this is like, I could make some trades here, but I feel like I'm valuing the damage here a lot. Hit this. Ah, he got it. Still. He has an entire, like, he has so much mana to play with though. Maybe I should have traded. But yeah, Fire Art. It's a good card. Let's see here. We pick sheep cards here, so we can play it. Seal sheep. Let's go for this, I guess. So landslide. If you're overloaded, deal 1 again. Should we? Yeah, let's go for it. Kills off most of them. I should have traded. Oh, it doesn't matter. Good. I think this is good to have in the pocket. So we're taking it. Like, that Fireheart is really good. Have we played an Elemental? No, we haven't. I kind of just want to get the hammer down here. This can help us clear as well. Now we have so much damage, like the spell power can help us out a lot. We could have picked the Blood Mage Thalnos instead. This might be good to trade. This is good. Can we win this turn? 4. I think we could, right? I think we could. So we just gotta make this trade to get through, right? And then this gets us through. We hit here. We deal 4. And then we end a super long game. Okay, so if you stuck with me through this this video, then you probably know how to beat Druids. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.